Oh, I spelled neighbourhood wrong. Oh, shit. What did I? Yeah, you are. No, I spelled neighbourhood wrong. Fuck. Anyway. I don't really want to go down and put a new one there. Fuck that. Oh, well, they can see that I can spell wrong. I don't give a shit. I'll just put it in my... what's the name? Oh, actually, I just spell neighbour. Is it N-E-O-B-O-U-R? I had to go and replace my one. Neighbour, plural neighbours. So what can I post it on that? B-O-U-S, B-O-U-R-S. You are bold. Anyway, guys, I'm doing this because there's a little bit of a war going on outside at the moment. Not now, but someone posted something which I kind of totally fucking agree. Nice thing spelled neighbourhood wrong as well. Neighbourhood. Next door, neighbourhood. N-E-I-G-H-B, N-E-I-G-H-B, O-U-R. Yeah, I missed that up. O. So I've got to print the fucking thing out again and run downstairs and replace it. That. Now you're black. Why is that not actually going up to the biggest size I want? $16. That'll be okay. Right. Let me just print this out, guys. Give me a few minutes. I've got to run down and change it, swap it over. And I'll tell you what the fuck's going on. Now, what did I do with my tape? I want some tape now. Shit. Could this be a start of a war from the friendly neighbourhood at Neptune Court? Right, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to run down and swap it over. Actually, I need to reprint that one. Came a bit shitty. Home. Print. print it as 14. No, do it as 12. See what that comes out like. I'll tell you what's going on in a minute, guys. I just want to get this sorted out. Could this be a war? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's better. Got to throw my 2 cents worth in, haven't I, guys? Right, that's mine. I'll read it out in a minute, yeah? Give me 2 minutes. Let me go and sort the other one out. Right, okay. I should have done this a long time ago myself, actually, but I didn't. But someone has had the common sense and the guts to start it off, really. Since I've been here, right, yeah, it's been a nice neighbourhood. And I mean nice neighbourhood, you know, everyone gets along with each other. Even if you don't speak to each other, we either just nod our head and say hello, or we just tend to ignore each other. Now, I don't know half the neighbours here, yeah, but they seem okay. I was just talking to a young black fella by the name of Jay the other day. So I saw his push bike laying in the middle of the road. And I thought it's either been ditched or just left there because like someone might have had to run indoors and do something. So I picked it up and I put it against the wall. And this guy goes, "Hey, do you like that bike?" I said, "Why? Is that yours?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "No, mate, I'm just moving it out of the way in case the car comes and runs your bike over." Said, "Oh, great, cheers, mate." He goes, "Thanks for that." So I said, "Well, no problems." I said, "You ain't selling it, are you?" He goes, No. He goes, "Well, you want one?" I said, "Well, I know a guy who sells bikes around the corner. I've got one, but it's not working. Like the gears and the tyres are like deflated, and I just don't have the energy to like repair it." So he goes, "Well, if you like, you know, want to throw it away, give it to me and I'll have it off you." So I said, "Well, I might try to repair it. I don't know. If I decide to throw it, I'll let you know." He goes, "Oh, cool, mate." You know, let's say, like, you know, he's a nice black guy. And I'm not racist because, like, as I said, like, my niece is married to a black guy, and some of my niece's children are black, or half caste actually. So you know, I'm perfect with any kind of race. As long as they treat me okay, I'll treat them back okay. Now, many times I've been downstairs in that fucking. It's like a shed where you got is there two, one, two, three wheelie bins, right? And you've got two out on the main road, right, where we are near the car park. And many times people have just been throwing their shit everywhere. You know, they've even left bags outside the door and expect people to like pick their shit up and throw it in the bin. Or sometimes you open the door and there's ripped bags everywhere. Or they just left bags and not throwing it in the bin when there's plenty of room in the bin. And it's been going on for fucking years. You know, I've been here like nearly 5 years, I think it is. Yeah, about 5 years, I think I've been here. And like I've actually been down here many times, right, and seen shit all over the floor. Now, the only people who really normally clear it up is the binman, because they get paid for it, yeah. But the thing is, there's times when the binmen don't come on time. They can miss it a week, and like, you know, all the trash is like building up. I can understand if the bins get filled and you've got no option in, you know, putting your trash bags on the floor, then that's okay. But when you've got room in the bins, no, and they just leave it on the floor, that's fucking ridiculous. Because like this message, there's a message down on the door which someone had the time to write out and print out, and it's like this big, about 4 pages, man. I didn't like, you know, I'm not screenshot it or anything like. I might go down and screenshot it tomorrow actually if it's still there, and like post it on my fucking forum. But this person is like really pissed. You know, saying like, you know, why do people like, you know, neighbours such as yourself keep leaving trash outside or not putting the trash on the bin, you know, actually in the bins? No, you people are a joke. No, you can't like treat your neighbourhood in kindness and respect and putting your trash away, then I'm going to take things to more of a kind of like, they're going to take it further. They're going to report whoever leaves their trash everywhere and don't like clear up their trash to the housing association. And I think, wow, you know, someone's pissed, and I don't blame them. And they said, like, you know, I've got CCTV and I will be watching people. I will be videoing people in the actual, like, you know, for freedom of video recording. And anyone that I see does this will be reported to the housing association. So either you clear your shit up or you continue leaving your shit, and hopefully things will be dealt with and you'll be evicted by the housing association. And I'm thinking, wow, this person is really pissed. I mean, really, really pissed. And whoever it is, you know, the way they actually written it means it, you know. And I'm reading, I'm looking around, I'm thinking, where's the CCTV? Where's the CCTV? I thought, fucking hell, you know, they might be watching me reading it right now. And what I'd done right is like, I kind of like looked around the corner and there's a piece of paper laying on the floor, sticky tape. So they ain't no, like, you know, because that looked like the same sticky tape what they used on putting the actual paper on the door. So I picked it up and I went, I don't know. And I opened the door and I threw it in the bin. I came out, shut the door. And I'm still looking around, seeing there's any CCTV cameras around. So I'm thinking, like, you know, this person, you know, has got the bollocks to actually write something on there, but maybe, like, you know, they threw the bit set of tape away and, you know, a bit of wind caught it and, like, blew it out of their hands and they couldn't go after it. So I don't know, but it looked like the same tape that was actually on the door. So they know, like, goodies in one way if they actually find it down themselves. But it might have been where, you know, someone's tore it off and, like, you know, like wrapped it up and threw it on the floor. It could be anything, really. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to add my 2 cents to this. I love doing this. So I put another note on, right? So there's like this great big 4-page like notice, and the text is like triple the size of mine. So that's probably why it's 4 pages. And I thought, yeah, I'll put my 2 cents in. And I put, added by another neighbour. Also, please close the door when throwing your rubbish away. Leaving door open can allow foxes and cats, mice and rats to get in to rip open the bags and leave horrid mess. So please close the door after you. It's not much to ask, is it? I too have CCTV, and I have done since I moved it. That should be moved in. Another mistake. And may consider moving one to my window to view who is doing what. And I too will report to L&Q of any fly tipping and people not putting their rubbish away as they should do. I have on many occasions picked up other people's trash. It is not fair for me to do this, ? Come on now, stop all this and let's work together and be a happy neighbourhood. And I'll put, thank you whoever posted this first post. So, I wonder what's going on. Are people now going to actually start putting their trash away properly, so they think they're being watched by CCTV? Or are they just going to continue throwing their rubbish away and thinking it's a joke and nothing will be like done about it? They're not going to be like evicted or anything like that until one day, video evidence is sent to L&Q saying, oh, right, number blah, 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 is throwing all the rubbish around. We've asked them nicely by putting a post on the door. They're still doing it. Can you take this, into consideration and do something about it? Now, what I would think they would probably do is if there was any kind of video evidence given to the Housing Association, they would find out who the person is and probably generally send them a warning letter saying, oh, we've had complaints that you're throwing rubbish and you're not putting it in the bins properly. Someone has requested you to do, for you to put the rubbish in the bins nicely. You're not doing it. So this is a warning letter. If we find out that you're not doing that you've been asked, then we'll only have no option to actually give you notice of eviction. And that's what they could probably do. Now, it isn't fair for people like us to keep going out there picking other people's trash up. I fucking do that daily, well, not daily, but on the odd occasion or a week, go out and pick people's trash up. And people can't say I don't, because I do. I've volunteered for the Wandle Trust and the National Trust to go out and pick litter up. What do you think I do when I do magnet fishing? I'm picking up people's trash and they throw it in the river. Like bikes, push bikes, mopeds, scooters, shopping trolleys, all general metal trash that people throw in. Sometimes I can't actually get like certain metal because a magnet won't pick up certain metal. But I actually do go out magnet fishing and I pull out a lot of trash. I just did a video yesterday where I've uploaded and I was pulling out shitload of nails, bolts, screws, iron bars and other bits and pieces. That's because people are just too fucking lazy to either take it to scrap dealer or put it in the local bin or even their bin and put it in the dustbin for the dustman to come and pick it up. If they can put it in like a river, why can't they put it in a bin? It just don't make sense. It really don't. So hopefully, like this person who put the original note on the door has got CCTV. And if they do see that someone is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, putting their trash in a proper bin, they do actually contact the Housing Association and say, look, I've got video evidence of this person leaving the trash everywhere and not putting it in the bin. Because it's down to the person to do it, Like, if there's room in the bin, they should put it in the bin. The only time they don't need to put it in the bin is if the bin's all filled up. I've got CCTV on my balcony, as you know, and I'm actually thinking of moving that to the end of the balcony and it facing down where the bins are near the car park, because I know that we do sometimes get people driving in and just like emptying their shit out and then driving off again. So I'm actually thinking about moving my CCTV camera from where it is on a balcony, kind of like further down, so it can actually see down on car park. And I have the right to have a CCTV because it's for my own protection as well. And even the housing association knows I have CCTV in my house, and they can't do nothing about it because it's my home. I can do what I want in my home. And I've told them the reason why I've got CCTV. Not mainly because, the paranormal. I said when I moved in here, I had to take the place. Otherwise, I'd have been homeless. But I did research, and this area used to be known of like a lot of high crime. I don't want to be living in a place full of high crime without protection. And she goes, oh, no. She goes, like, I can understand that, but I think, the area's got a lot better now. I said, yeah, it may have got a lot better, but I still need to keep myself protected, don't I? Oh, yeah, I can understand that. So, they can't turn around and say, I can't have CCTV. Oh, because I've got the right to have CCTV in my home if I feel threatened or a danger. And when I was actually threatened with my life, I was glad that I had CCTV because I actually did report it to the housing association as well as the police, saying no one can complain I've got CCTV because I've had my life threatened. Oh, we can understand that, we ain't got no problems with that. So, if this other person's got CCTV, then good for them because, why should we live in a neighbourhood where other neighbours don't give a shit and they keep leaving all the shit around? Now, I know people got babies downstairs, right? And I've been downstairs several times last year, and bin liners were left open, ripped open with shitty nappies. Now, I had to pick some of that shit up and throw in the bin. The real messy ones, I just left there. I thought, no, fuck it. I picked up most of it. I ain't going to pick it all up. Fuck it. It's not my job. And if I found out who it was, I would have had a go at them. But I think something might have been said about something because, until now, that person who's got the baby and got shitty nappies everywhere, has kind of not dumped their stuff outside. It's always been inside the shed. So maybe someone might have complained about it. Someone might have complained to the housing association. I don't know. But the girl upstairs who gave me Tammy, she's just had a new baby. So, I can't say if it's her or not, because I don't think she's that kind of person who would probably write anything like that. But I'd like to know who did do it. Because, I'd like to fucking shake them on the hand and say, look, I would have done this years ago, but I thought I might be causing trouble, so I never did do it. But it's only right that, people have their own consideration and want to express themselves that they do not want to live in a shithole of an estate or of a neighbourhood. On the letter says that you may live in a shitty place and have trash everywhere, but it don't mean that we have to live in a neighbourhood with your trash everywhere. If you want to keep the trash, keep it in the bin line up in your fucking apartment. If you don't want the trash, then put it down and put it in the bin properly. And if you've got kids, it said on there, if you've got kids that bring the trash down, if they can't put it in the bin, then you shouldn't be sending the kid down to put the trash in the bin. You should be doing it yourself. And it actually said, get off your fat, lazy arse and put the trash in the bin yourself. I'll tell you, man, I've got to go down and video that later. I'm going to fucking upload it here on the YouTube. And I seriously tell you, it was not done by me. I've only just done the update kind of thing, asking people to close the door. Because there's been many times when we had that bad weather, people put trash in the bins or left it on the floor and the doors were slamming all the time, waking me up. Because the actual shed is right practically underneath me. And when the door's left open and you've got a strong wind and it bang, 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 it used to wake me up a lot. And I actually, at one time, had to complain to the housing association that there was some damage to inside the door. And when the door slammed on me one day, I had to feel my way to the door, and there weren't no light in the actual structure, that building where the bins are. And I had to put my hand out and I cut my hand open on the nails because like a piece of wood had came off and probably been like either stolen or thrown or whatever, I don't know, but there's like 20 nails sticking out. And I had to report it 3 times before they came down and actually fixed it. So, Joey the Dark, what's this rubbish? You trying to crack a joke there, man? We're talking about rubbish, actually. Rubbish. The people that, leave it outside our neighbourhood. And it's not so much as outside our neighbourhood, there's so much shit everywhere. It's just like ridiculous, man. I think it's the communions across the road. Loads of trash talk. We're talking about trash, yeah, so it is trash talk. Stop talking trash, Joey, or I'll kick you off my channel. So behave yourself. No, seriously, there's just so much fucking trash everywhere, the binman comes like supposed to be once a week. Sometimes they don't come for 2 or 3 weeks, and so much trash gets built up. There was one that put someone just went down, right? And I don't know if they read the letter or not, but they've just been into their bin and threw something in, and they walked out, and I was just back and leave the door open. They turned around and locked the door behind them. If they left the door open, I'd shout out, "Oi, shut the door, will you?" And I think it's a female and a young kid. And they had a bag with them as well. So like, I don't know if that's like stuff that was like taken away with them, but I know they put something in the trash bin. So I think people are taking this a bit more serious now. Like, just too much trash in this fucking world. When I even went to the Philippines, the first time I went to the Philippines, my ex-wife and my kid, my first daughter, I ended up going to the hospital for a week because I had food poisoning. And, while we was there, you could see the whole of Manila, the river was full of trash. It stunk. You could, the rats there, I swear, on my life, the rats were bigger than cats. They were big, huge bastards. And when I was in hospital, being like, medicated through the food poison I had, the cockroaches were big bastards as well, because I've said this story a couple of times, and like a few of you may not know already know, I don't know, but it'll make you laugh, or it should make you laugh. If you don't make you laughing, fair enough. But when I was in hospital, I was on a drip, and I can't remember what day it was, probably about the 3rd day, I think it was, maybe the 4th day. I was desperately to go to the toilet, right? So I went to the loo. So I was in a private room. That's probably why it cost a lot more money. And I had like my own separate toilet. And I went in there and I was sitting on there, done what I needed to do. And as I went to pull my shorts up, there's a fucking great big cockroach about that big in my shorts. Where it come off, I don't know. And I'm fucking trying to shake the bastard out, I was like, get out, you fucker, get out, And because I was on the drip and I had to pull my trolley with me, all my blood from my arm was shooting up the actual pipe. No, I shouldn't be doing that. So like, I kind of managed to get my shorts back up, cockroach out. Where it went, I don't know. I got to the actual bed, And I've got like, there's a little buzzer there for emergencies, and I just grabbed the buzzer and I pressed it and I passed out on the floor. And the nurse came running in and like, picked me up, put me on a bed, and like a couple of other nurses came in. One who spoke English goes, "What you do? What you do, silly man? What you do, silly man?" And I told her what happened, and they fucking pissed themselves with laughter. I said, "Yeah, it's all right for you laughing." I said, "I fucking got cockroach." And also we heard this great big like clang outside. Now I must have been up on the third floor saying, yeah, and you heard this great big clang. And like, I was looking out the window. I said, "What's that? What's that?" Because my bed was near the window as well. And the nurse goes, "Oh, nothing, maybe a rat." I said, "But I just saw it. It's like the size of a cat." She goes, "Oh, yeah, yeah. Rats are the size of cats in the Philippines." I thought, fucking hell. And like, there was so much junk outside. It was unbelievable. You could see the river. And the river was just like covered with like shit everywhere. Feces, paper, tires, metal, anything you could think was in that river. And people were still washed and bathed and drunk from that river. Disgusting. I don't know what happened to the Philippine law. I don't know if the government ever done like a general clean up or not, but fucking disgusting, man. Disgusting. And I know it's like that in quite a lot of countries as well. Like I said before, I'm not trying to be nasty. I won't donate to any charity outside our country because I think our country needs our own donations, firstly. And two, anything that you donate, how do we know it's being donated to a good cause? I know there's a lot of countries out there with shitty water, with bacteria on. There's countries out there without no water. And we're paying for it, for that water to be there and to be cleaned as well. Why? Why are we paying for it? What are they doing for us? We got poverty here. We've got homeless people. We've got people living on the streets. We've got kids like being abused. We've got like elderly people that need help. We should be sorting our own fucking country out and giving the money to other people. And I'm not trying to be nasty. I know they need help, but we should help ourselves first before we start helping another country. But can you see any other country helping us out? Do you actually see any TV adverts on TV in another country saying like, kids need help, people need homes, people need sheets, food, whatever, in the UK? No. You don't see them. Because we're not as poverty as the other countries are, but we still have poverty. And yeah, like India, India's supposed to be like a rich country. India is where most of the gold come from. So what's happened to all that gold? How about Africa, which is the main worst one? Little Saboni, needs clothes. Little Saboni needs like clean water. Little Saboni needs like medical aid. Little Saboni needs like somewhere to live. Little Saboni needs education. Where's all the money going? The money is going to the government, and the government is fucking corrupt, and they keep buying fucking weapons to fucking fight each other. That's where the money's going. Maybe a fraction of the money we're sending over is helping some of these poor people. But I reckon a good fucking chunk of it is going towards the wars. And it'll never stop. So I'd say, like, stop fucking giving donations. Stop helping this country. Let them sort their own shit out. So it ain't fair on us. Why should we keep helping them out when no one's helping us out? But, it's just ridiculous, man. Hello, Roberta, Charmy, Mary, James, Aaron. Who else is here? Hello, everyone. David. I'll probably, people will probably turn around. I know I've had some of my trolls come on here and say, "You're just a fucking arsehole. You've got no right to say that shit about these poor people." Hey, I've got every right freedom of speech, man. Don't like it, you don't come on here and listen to my shit. Go away. You know, you're not welcome on here anyway. You're going to start trolling and, like, you know, thinking that I'm being a nasty ass person. You know, we're asking people to clear up their shit downstairs. Yeah, they're going to do it. Great. That's a start. We can be a better neighbourhood. If people are going to, like, use and abuse, what's the point? And again, why should we be helping these third countries out when they could be helping themselves out instead of having all these fucking wars? And maybe some of the wars might be good because it's going to, like, lower the population. Have you noticed, guys? And I'm not being funny on this one as well, but what kind of, like, person has more children? It's more Africans and Indians that have more children than anyone else in the world does. So they don't know about sex education. And the nastiest thing is that, you know, an old man can go up to, like, a 14-year-old African girl and get her pregnant, either by raping her or through marriage. You know, because, like, in certain countries, they allow kids to be married at the age of 12, even 14 years old. They've got no life in front of them, really, you know, because they've been taken out of education, they've been made to work, and they're made to have kids. I've actually seen a woman walk down the road with 6 kids, a black lady from Africa, I believe. And what happens? Because of the poverty, they can't survive over there. They come over here and get all the benefits. And that's what fucks a lot of us off. I can understand if they only got 1 or 2 kids. But when they've got 6 kids, you know, it ain't so much just bringing the wife, the husband, possibly, and the kids over. They start bringing all the fucking family over, like brothers, sisters, mother, father, uncles, and aunts. You know, and they get everything. Well, I don't get shit all. I was born and bred in this country. My whole family was born and bred in this country, even my ancestors. And what do I get? Fuck all. But no, someone from another country can come here tomorrow and get housing benefit, child tax credits, unemployment benefit, possibly help to get all the house furnished, possibly a car or a motorbike or some other transportation. I get all that and I get fuck all. So I can't read the chat because my fucking chat keeps going off for some reason. Let's go on the other one. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, James, yeah? When I met my missus, we applied for housing, yeah? And they actually had this, like, queue. And we knew that we'd probably be on it for a few years, yeah? We was actually on it for 6 years. And they changed the actual rules and regulations. And we didn't know anything about it. And when we tried to make sure that we were still on the listing, they said, no, because you didn't fill the form in. What form? Well, we sent you a form to get you to continue requesting for help for a new accommodation. Well, we never got it. Well, sorry, you're off the queue now. 6 years wasted because they never sent us the form to continue being on the list. So we decided, well, fuck you, and we had to go private. We had to go to a landlord and, like, get private landlord housing. You know, even here the government's fucking bollocks and corrupted. No, as long as they're behind, like, your desk and, like, they're making a load of money, don't give a fucking shit about the poorer people. It's ridiculous, man. like 6 years, been on the listing, on the queue for a house. You know, we had our first daughter while I was on the house in this Jessica. I knew we had a baby, and they fucked it up for us. No, some other fucking like person managed to get our fucking property, probably like an Asian couple or an African couple or Indian couple or some other one. So they probably had, you know, what made me laugh, right, is that when we was on the listing, right, they said, well, if we get someone that's more, was it the word I'm trying to think of? Important, more in need than you are, then we're going to deal with them first. Well, we was on low income, wife was working, she was fucking pregnant with our first kid, and we get fucking kicked off the listing because we didn't get the form. No, but I bet some other fucking person with a baby who's just come in the country got the place that we should have had. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. The government's fucked us all over. This universal credit shit. Lucky I'm not on it yet. But they keep saying I'm going to put me on it. How many people had a very bad, hard time when they first got moved over to universal credit? How many people found that it was so difficult to get paid monthly when they knew it was a lot easier to get paid weekly or every 2 weeks? A lot of people, fucking like what I heard through media, a lot of people try to commit suicide over it because the government fucked them all over. And they cut they cap the benefits and everything as well. Apparently they're going to start capping benefits again soon. I'm on a £60 a week benefit, and I have to pay out of that, so like £120, right, a fortnight. No, hang on, £120 a month. I've got me gas, electric, water, telephone, internet, 2 mobile phones to pay. I've got nothing left hardly for food. I buy more food for the cat than for myself. There's sometimes in a week where I don't eat at all. And I'm not trying to be like, saying like, I need money. I do need money, yeah. Everyone needs money. That's why I was selling stuff on eBay to keep myself fucking alive. Because all the shit that was going on and people being nasty ass fuckers wanting to glass me up for selling a few items on eBay so I can buy food. I had to stop that. So I'm back to square one again. Where am I going to get my next dinner? Where's my next meal coming from? You know what I had today? A couple of biscuits. I don't really often buy eggs, but early in the week I bought some eggs. The other day I had the scrambled eggs, and today I had the last 2 fried eggs and some baked beans. That was my dinner for tonight. 2 eggs, baked beans, and half a packet of ginger nuts. That was my dinner, lunch, supper, breakfast for the whole day. Hello, KC. How's it going? So where am I better off? Why are people so nasty? Why are people so hateful? Just don't make sense. It really don't. You're lucky you had pizza. I can't even afford to buy pizza. Sometimes I might not eat for near enough a week. I'll have a couple of biscuits time to time, a little bit of cheese and ham if I've been able to afford cheese and ham. And I'll eat so much per week, and then what I'll do if I've got enough money, I'll order a pizza, and that pizza will have to last me 2 days. Sometimes I'll go up the shop and buy 2 bits of chicken, fries, and a can of drink for $2.99. And that kind of fills me up for the whole day. Maybe a little bit for the next day. So the next day, if I'm not too hungry, I'll eat some biscuits just to top me like hunger up a bit, you know, so I'm not as hungry. I just don't understand why people are so ignorant and so nasty and hateful. I cat kebab. I would never cut up Tammy for a kebab. She ain't got enough meat. Well, she's got plenty of meat on there, I suppose, but no. You know, unless it was like an apocalypse and like, you know, everyone had, well, even if, well, I suppose you'd still be able to survive in an apocalypse for a certain amount of time, because like you're going like to the stores and shops and trying to like find whatever you can. You know, tins of food can last 2 years, sometimes 3 years. So if you had like 1,000 tins of like beans, which don't expire for 3 years, you're okay, you know, kind of thing. But how long would 1,000 tins of beans last? How many tins of beans would you eat a day? Oh, just think all those beans, all that farting you'll be doing each day. Jesus, man, that'd be fucking chronic. And they say, you know, too much beans do make you fart. Luckily, I only had half a tin of beans today. I still got the other half in the fridge, and that'll be my dinner tomorrow. Half a tin of beans. Got no eggs left. Got no bread. I've got another 4 tins of beans in the cupboard, but that's got to last me for the next week. A whole week. Oh, and a tin of soup. And maybe like half a box of cereal. Some people turn around and say, well, at least you got something to eat. Yeah, yeah, at least I have got something to eat. You know, you're complaining about the people in Africa and India, well, they've got nothing to eat. You've got to think about them. Well, I'm thinking about them, but whose fault is that? It's the government's fault, not our fault. We've got to look after ourselves. We can't, like, be helping other people out. You know, if I had the money, yeah, I might consider, like, donating to a donation. But it'd be someone in the UK, not in another country. And I have actually donated to 2 charities in the UK before. But it's only the one donation each. So I couldn't afford it any other way. But at least I donated. But so many haters out there that never donate to nothing. Beans and musical fruit. Aaron, I have got food bank vouchers, but I don't know what I've done with them. I've even got one from December still somewhere. And when I went into the job centre to sign on a couple of weeks ago, I said, will that still be valid? She goes, oh, yeah. But she gave me another one, and I put that down. I can't even fucking think where I've done it with it. Now, you know, people say, oh, a lot of fucking scrounging cunt knows, like at food banks, you know, asking for free food. Well, how am I supposed to fucking survive? Dumbwits. You know, I ain't got money to fucking spend on food at the moment. I am practically broke. I'll just put the last £10 on my electric key, which will last me a week. Then I've got to find another £10 to put on for the following week. Otherwise, I've got no electricity. No, I tend to save my electricity by going out. But when I go out, the money I'm saving is going on bus fares because I'm going out. So I'm not really saving. But you could say at least I'm not actually sitting on my arse when I'm going out. Especially when I'm doing magnet fishing, because I'm helping to fucking clean the rivers and lakes out and making the environment a little bit better for the wildlife and for when kids want to go and paddle in the rivers. So where people say that I'm sitting on my arse doing fuck all, well, you're fucking wrong now. Because where do these videos come up from? Oh, you could have done those videos like 2 years ago. Well, no, not if they got time-stamped. What do you think I'm going to do a video and timestamp it for the future? Well, look at my complexion, look at my profile, look at it now, and look at it 2 years ago. It's completely different. We all change. Our looks change. Yeah, any excuse, fucking loser. You fat slob. Clear your room up, you scummy bastard. Fuck you. My mess. I do what I want to do in my mess. As long as I'm not clean. At least I'm not leaving shit outside and that letters from me downstairs, because I make sure that I put my rubbish away. Even if the bag tears halfway, I always clean my shit up, because I don't want other people to clean my shit up. I like to know who wrote that letter, so I want to fucking congratulate them. And I'm hoping that they have got CCTV. I had a quick look in the actual shed itself, but it's too dark. But if it was like a night vision one, you'd have seen the AI lights flicker. But I think it's just probably like bullshit that they put on the actual notice saying they've got CCTV in hope to frighten the people to make them put their shit in the bin properly, to make this place, this neighbourhood, more cleaner and safer. Because would they for someone to leave their shit around and rats to run around and jump out of a bag one day and attack a kid and bite a kid and give the kid rabies or something? They'd soon be fucking shouting then, wouldn't they? Hello, fag. No, this society may be bankrupt, but fucking government's not bankrupt. They're fucking corrupted. They've got so much fucking money in their back pockets. Look at, I'm not into the government. I can't even remember who was our fucking president is, to be honest with you. But look what he's got. He's got a nice big house, he's got a nice big car, gets a load of money. He can look after his wife and kids without no problem. He can go here, there, and everywhere. But who's paying it for it all? We are, the public. His wages are coming from us, from the workers. Although I'm not working, but I still have to contribute, I suppose, time to time. But it's us, the public, that are paying their wages. And they decide, well, I'm getting a great wage. Fuck the rest of the public, let's screw them over. As long as we're getting a decent wage, let's fucking screw the public over and lower their wage costs or, their benefits and cut them, Well, we haven't got a president. We've got what's the name, haven't we? Like Tory leaders and all that shit. I can't remember. I don't really want to go into the government bollocks. That's why I try not to keep government out on their stream. But Prime Minister, like Thatcher and all that shit, they get a fucking high pay wage. They're like the Queen and the King. They own everything, As long as they got everything, they don't give a fuck, do they? They can go hunting anytime they want. They can go on holiday when they want. They can make donations if they don't want to. But all the money they get in is from us, the public. Been like that for millions of years. When they, invented tax thousands of years ago. Right, next starts taxing people on meat. They start taxing people on travel. They start taxing people on cigarettes. They start taxing people on alcohol. They start taxing people on driving a vehicle. All that bollocks. Fag, you're better off staying on your job. Even if you hate it, stay on it because you'll get a bit of money. You'll be able to afford to live a better lifestyle than being on benefit. Because when you do either leave a job or get fired from a job, you'll know how hard it is. And it's fucking hard. And when you try to sell something, once you go on a benefit and you try to sell something, someone finds out you're trying to sell something, they grass you up because it's an income. But they don't realise you spent that money to buy that item, and now hard times have come up. You've got to decide to let that item go and sell it for a fraction of what it's worth just to survive. And nice little fucking trolls out there want to grass you up and say, like, oh, well, did you know Steve's got an eBay account? He's selling stuff on eBay. He's making money. Well, wasn't there a saying that you was allowed to have £16,000 in your bank account and then sign on? As long as you ain't got 16, I ain't got fucking 16 pence in my bank account. So where am I committing any kind of illegal, fraudulent income? I'm selling my own personal fucking goods, for fuck's sake. And people don't like that. What happens when they fall out of their job? Either leave or get sacked or made redundant, and they had to go and sign on. And then after a short time, what money they had saved up in their bank account will run dry. They're thinking, what am I going to do to buy shopping next week? Oh, I'm going to have to put something on eBay. And someone finds out, oh, well, now he's on benefits and he's selling stuff. Let's go and report him. And they're going to feel like it when they get reported. The same as we are. People should not kind of like pry in other people's business and personal life, because they wouldn't like it done to them. But no, you've got these nasty ass little fuckers out there who want to try to destroy your life because they don't like you. Sad little shits. They've got no life themselves, and they had to destroy someone else's life. No, I don't remember that one, James. He took public funds to build his ducks a house on his pond. What a load of bollocks. People would do anything. They would. They say it's like to do with like nature or something, He might have got some kind of funding. Oh, it's to do with nature. I'm helping the birds, the ducks to survive. Give me 25 grand. I'll go and build a house for them. Yeah, okay. There we go. There's the money. Fucking arseholes. I agree there, Mary. Agree there. I'm pretty sure that they won't like it if someone starts to like call them shit. And they say karma will come around and bite them in the arse. So the people's called me shit, reported me. What happens if they get reported because they want to benefit and they run the business or they're selling stuff on eBay themselves or doing a part-time job? So I'll tell you one thing, yeah. I know some of the people who have been really nasty towards me. I want a state benefit as well. Because they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing during the daytime if they was at work. Unless they got a night job that, a lot of the trolls have been on during the daytime and night time. So that proves that they ain't got a job and they want to benefit as well. So just think that, I've said, like, I wouldn't be as nasty as them. But if I find out who fucking, like, gassed me up the last time, I've got my ideas of who it was, I can't prove it, but if I find out who it definitely was, and I know that I want to benefit, and I know that they defrauding, I'll fucking report their ass too. Because karma will bite their fucking asses for that. You should see this guy. You should see this. The guy downstairs on the first block, 1A, is standing outside reading the notice just with his underpants on. Oh dear. I thought someone had told my notice off as well. But as you finished reading, you kind of like moved over. So my one must still be there. I'm going to check it later. So I have still got one spelling mistake on it. Which, it's fucking cat hair all over me now. All I'd done was lean over one little bit. And I've got a shitload of fucking cat hair on me. So I'm not throwing it on the floor, I'm just like trying to wipe it off and put it on this box behind me. Clean it up later. Fucking cat. Molts all the time. I think this cat's got the world record of molting all the time. I've got to go out tomorrow to the job centre. Funny enough, talking about fucking being on unemployment. Got to go and sign on tomorrow and go out and see what money I can get from the bank, if any. I'll be quiet, you. Good night, Jackie. Be quiet, I'm talking. Yeah, it is hot. But, you know, I'm standing out there just with his underpants on. Someone could, you know, kids could come out and see him and he could be reported for indecent exposure, I suppose. So, like, he needs to think about that. And he ain't English. I think he's, I know he's a foreigner, but I don't know what country he's from. But he's a nice guy. But the thing is, like, one time, a couple of years ago, my mum and my sisters came down to visit me, yeah. And it was a hot day, and they asked me to open the balcony door, which I did do. And my sister went outside, and she looked down, and she saw the guy sitting there in a little paddling pool, stark bothered naked. And she goes, "Oh, Mum, come here, come here." He goes, what? She goes, look, there's a man naked there. She goes, no, I didn't see that man. No. She goes, look. My other sister went out and looked and thought, ooh. I said, don't be fucking disgusting. I thought, no, seriously, he's there sitting there naked. I said, so fucking what? So he's like, space him, do what he wants to do. All right, catch you later, Joey. Man, fag, it is sweltering here, man. My back and the neck's been really sweating the last couple of nights. I've even had to put which is falling down, a t-shirt behind me to soak up the sweat from my neck. Because my neck just keeps getting really hot and sweaty. Even if I go and, rinse my face and my neck off, and, within like 10 minutes it's sweating again. Don't know why, but that's the way it is. Oh, look, 2 thumbs down already. What a shame. Well, you know what? That don't bother me because that can be edited and removed anyway, you fucking little scumbag losers. Yeah, I'm calling you scumbag losers. The little trolls out there. There we go. Sit and suck on that. They don't like it when I'm talking the truth. That's the problem. Doesn't bother me? Nah, not really. I'll probably get some more trolls on here later. They just don't want to talk. They got to hide. Because they know that if they come on here chatting, they're going to get blocked straight away. So they just come on here and thumb me down, which doesn't bother me because I still get views and still get monetization on it. So it doesn't really bother me. So you can come on and thumbs me down another 50 times you like. It doesn't bother me. I'll still get paid for it. Thank you very much. You get like a quarter of a cent for every thumbs down apparently. And I think it's about half a cent for every thumbs up and half a cent for every view I get. So after I finish this one, which will be soon, if I had like 50 views, it's like 50 cents or something. I don't know how it works, can't even remember. But I'll get paid by views and thumbs up and downs. It's not a lot. Because time they do calculate it, and if it's like $5, YouTube takes 30% of it. So I wouldn't get $5, I'll probably get $3, if that. Hello, Brittany. I can't sit here and wear jeans all the time. Jeans are in the wash anyway, apart from one pair. And I don't like wearing shorts because I don't want to show my bobble legs on YouTube. And don't forget, I've got psoriasis on my legs as well. People will probably start commenting and being disgusting about that. T-shirts, most T-shirts I've got are black anyway. I can't see what the difference is wearing a black T-shirt, a white T-shirt, a red, blue, yellow, whatever. I still sweat. And I was told that, wearing black in the sun would actually help you from stop sweating because it stops the sun radiation affecting your body or something. So yeah, I'm just wondering that might be a neighbourhood war. Let's see how it goes in the next couple of weeks. I bet some arsehole will come along and just rip the paper down. And they'll probably be the one who's been leaving all the fucking shit everywhere. And let's hope that the person who put the first notice up has got CCTV. I could put one of my ones out there, but I'm not going to. So I don't want it getting damaged and rocks being thrown at it or something. Yeah. So sometimes a coffee will relax me, and it actually helps me from not sweating too much sometimes as well. But I don't have that much milk left. Probably got enough to make 2 cups of coffee, but I might have one before I go to bed tonight. But I want enough for tomorrow. So I don't know when I'm going to get more milk. No, I hate that powder milk shit. So don't say go and buy powder milk. I hate powder milk. Never dissolves properly and it tastes like, well, if I said it tastes like cat shit, someone's going to say, why? Have you tasted cat shit then? I'm going to say no. Then they can say, well, why did you taste it? It tastes like cat shit. It's just the way we say things over in the UK. It's that expression. It probably does taste like cat shit, but it doesn't mean that we have tasted cat shit. I don't think we have. It does taste disgusting. Yeah, Simon's still around. He was watching my YouTube channel, not my YouTube, my Facebook video yesterday. I did a video on YouTube expressing about me and my Facebook. I'm actually was thinking of deleting my Facebook account, but I decided not to because I've got too much stuff on there, videos and photos, what I don't want to lose because I've not got no backups. So I've decided that tomorrow I'm going to put my Facebook on private for anything from 2 weeks to 2 months because I've got so many people on there that I need to remove because I just don't understand why people want to be friends with you but don't talk to you. I know they're friends with you because they're friends of someone else in your community on your Facebook. So I could be friends with like Tom Blogs and like 20 people might know Tom Blogs and see that Tom Blogs is associated with me on my Facebook. So those 20 people will come on and friend me because Tom Blogs is on there. Or they could be like requesting friend requests because they see what kind of a nice, great person I am and have a wonderful channel on my Facebook and decide they want to like just friend me to follow me. But what's the point of following me if you're not going to talk to me? Now I can understand, like, if I had like 100 people saying hello to me, I'd have to like reply to 100 people back, which I don't have time for. So I'd rather start deleting people and saying, not, I'm sorry, but you're not talking to me. I'm going to have to delete you. That you can. I think even if you remove people, they can still view your channel by searching it, but they don't have to be on a friend's kind of request thing on your Facebook. I nearly jumped off another site today on Facebook because one guy was being an arse. But that got sorted out eventually. I've got a message on Facebook waiting for me to read actually, but I've not read it. Just can't be asked to. Well, unless you want to give me some money, Aaron, I'll go and buy some white t-shirts. The reason why I've got more black t-shirts, I'm going to be honest with you, is a couple of years ago when that Irish woman said that she had a thing for me and that she had a deep crush and she wanted to come down and visit me. And I said, okay. And I sorted out the whole flat. I cleaned it all up. I went out and bought some t-shirts for her, being the black ones, because we was going to go ghost hunting and black would have been better to wear at night time. I bought other things for her, all to be led along over a lot of bullshit. She wasn't coming down here. So, like, I blocked her and she complained about being blocked and said, no, I was seriously there, I was outside your door. I rang your doorbell, but, you didn't come out. I said, yes, I did come out. And there wasn't no one there. No, because I went up the road to have a cigarette. Well, why did you go up the road? You know, why did you have a cigarette? Then knock on my doorbell. Oh, I was too afraid. I had a bollocks, you weren't here. So that's the reason why I got more black t-shirts than the other t-shirts. Yeah, I'm not going to let them just sit there being wasted, am I? I'm going to be wearing them myself. Yeah, mean bitch. Yeah, she was a mean bitch. She led me on. It's not that she reckons that she bought me a laptop for my paranormal streams, because I said like my laptop was being a bit shitty at the time. She reckons she bought me a laptop, she bought me this and that, and she wanted to buy one of the haunted houses across the road and get me to live there rent free so we could have paranormal investigations there, and then get people in to do paranormal investigations and charge them a small amount. Load of bollocks, you know, kind of led me on, you know, kind of thing. You know, stood me on so much that I did trust her. I thought it's all real. But then, you know, I come to the conclusion that why does it take someone nearly 2 days to come to Ireland when they reckon that they was on the way down? The first thing she said that a plane was like cancelled. Then if it was cancelled, she could have been put on the next one, but she reckons the next one was full up, and she was going to get the plane the next day. And the next day came, and she goes, "Oh, I decided I'm not going to get the plane. I'm going to drive over, so it's going to be longer." And when she got nearer to my area, she kept stopping for cigarette breaks. You know, she got to Stansted Airport. Then she stopped to have a cigarette. Then I was giving her directions. Then she reckons that she was going the directions and took the wrong turn. Then she had to go around this other part of the location and stopped somewhere else for another cigarette break. Then she remembered that one of her friends lived a bit further away. She was going to go to her friend's house and stay there the night. I said, "Well, you fucking like said that you loved me so much. Why you like just making me hang on all the time, you know?" So I thought, "Well, fuck you, you know, there's something fishy going on here." So I pulled her up on it and said, "Right, you're just talking bullshit." So being nosy. So like when I pulled her up, she's going, no, seriously, like, you know, I do love you, you know, I want to be with you, you know, I want to do everything that we planned. I said, "Well, stop fucking pissing me around and come down here now. I'm on the way. I said, "If you're not here in 2 hours, I know you're just talking bullshit." 4 hours later, she reckons she's outside my fucking door. Well, if you're outside my door, prove it with my doorbell. About an hour later, my doorbell did ring, but when I went out there, no one was there. And it could have been anyone with my doorbell by mistake, because I do get a lot of people, especially pizza delivery fucking people knocking on my door saying, "Delivery, I ain't ordering, fuck off, get the right fucking door, will you?" So it weren't her. Then, like, she goes, "Oh, I'm going to go and get a hotel, you know, and I'm going to go down to the cemetery where my brother's buried. If you want to meet me down there, then I'll be there." Yeah, you know, I'm going to find one cemetery in a fucking massive town which might have about 10 cemeteries in. Yeah, like, fuck. So I just like told her to fuck off in one way, and I blocked her. "Oh, yes, you're making me look like a fool." Well, you are a fool. Well, you could always sell it again, fag. Put it on eBay. You won't get your money back on it, but you'll get something back. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go, because I want to get to bed soon. I've got to be up early tomorrow. go to the shitty job centre. I'll probably be on Tuesday or Wednesday to do that dog session again, part 2 of the dole that Rose sent me. Probably do a Ouija board session as well. Don't know yet. Depends on how I'm feeling, how hot I am. If I feel hot and frustrated, I won't bother. But you know, I will do something Wednesday or Thursday. It'll probably be Wednesday. So anyway, I'll catch you later, guys. Take it easy. Cheers for coming on, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.